No more changing stations, you came to the right place. Turn off your televisions, they'll just get in the way. It's time to get to the point on 107.3. Mike's is on the air with locals only.
Central Kentucky's rock station 107.3 The Point, locals only Sunday night. Dry County Boys, new band in the studio, but a familiar face, T-Dub. What's going on?
What's up, Axe? How you doing?
Introduce your band. Have them come up and introduce themselves. How about that?
We are the Dry County Boys over from Breckenridge County. I'm T-Dub. As you just said, I do the lead vocals and play some guitar.
I'm Cody. I play drums. Do some backup vocals. I'm Brandon. I play guitar.
I'm Bobby. I play bass.
Okay. Tell us a little bit how the guys came together.
Well, we came together back in about September, late August, something like that. I was headed down to a buddy of mine's house to actually jam with him. We were thinking about getting another rock band together, and so we got down there, started jamming, and these two show up. Brandon and Bobby show up with their rigs and stuff, and we got to playing a little bit. And I had always been looking to get a country mainstream rock kind of thing going, so I always had my eye out for musicians like that. And when I started jamming with those guys, I said, I'm going to back off this rock thing project for a while, and because like I said, I always had my eye out for those kind of musicians, and got Brandon's telephone number, and the only thing we needed was a drummer, and I had gone to school with Cody here and knew he could wail on skins, so I called him up, and that's basically how we got our start.
Okay. You been in the studio yet?
We're fixing to go in actually here, hopefully starting this week or next week, and start recording on the album.
Okay. How many songs have you written so far?
Oh boy,
5 or 6.
I think we got 7. Honestly,
7.
I'm not gonna sit here and count them all, but I think we got 7 as of right now.
Okay.
And several in the works.
Okay. You guys playing some shows out that they can check you out at?
Yeah, we just played down at Clark's Tavern down in Podunk, Rodelia, where I'm from, but we just played down there twice. And we've played a New Year's show, and we got several up and running. But we like playing down there. It's kind of a local thing, but we pulled some pretty paper off the door and had a heck of a good time down there.
They can check you out on Facebook. You said you got a Facebook page up?
Yeah, Facebook. Just type in Dry County Boys at the top.
Dry County Boys. Tell us a little bit about Southern Ways.
How would y'all describe that song?
It basically just describes us and how we live and who we are.
Yeah.
And how we raised.
Yeah, that's true. It seems like the southern kind of aspect of life has a lot of entail with it, including, I don't know, I've traveled up north and down south, way down south, and the mannerisms are completely different to me, I've noticed, and I can relate to a lot of it. Watch your mouth around your mama kind of thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Right, sure.
Yeah. So basically that kind of describes that song a bit.
Okay. Well, let's check it out. It's Southern Ways, Dry County Boys, Central Kentucky's rock station, 107.3 The Point.
Yeah, I ain't one of these pretty boys that dress up nice and tight. I've been black and blue a time or two, 'cause I ain't scared to fight. But I let that whiskey bottle take my hand and lead the way. I ain't sorry for the things I've done, well, it's just my southern ways. I was raised in the South, it's where I'm from. You work hard all day till that day's done. You better mind your mama, oh, and watch your mouth, and show your pride to the great divine. I was raised in the South. Yeah, but we've been known to get real loud when Friday rolls around. We go pick our girls up in the truck and then we roll on into town. But when Sunday morning up and gone before that rooster crow, I gotta get in line with that friend of mine, 'cause he done saved my soul. I was raised in the South, that's where I'm from. You work hard all day till that day's done. You better mind your mama, oh, and watch your mouth. Show your pride to the great divine. I was raised in the South.
Central Kentucky's rock station, 107.3 The Point. Southern Ways, Dry County Boys. Of course, we bring a lot of different music in the studio here on Locals Only, 107.3 The Point. Check us out, 1073thepoint.com. If you want to get your band in Locals Only, hit me up there. Send me a couple MP3s, no matter what type of music, as long as it's not covers, original music. We try to do it here on Sunday night. So, T-Dub, Dry County Boys in the studio tonight, and you guys looking for gigs? If they want to find you, they can find you where?
If you want to hit us up for a gig, you can either hit us up on the Facebook. My phone number is on the Facebook, I believe. We do any kind of venue. I mean, pretty much. Just give us a call, give me a call, and we'll negotiate from there. Negotiate. Yeah, you always got to. Your people will call my people. We can do a lunch. Or,
I think it's going to be you, isn't it? Is that what works out?
Yeah.
It's going to be you. You're going to call you what? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't have anybody else's number on there.
All right, you can call TW if you want to check out Dry County Boys. Maybe you want to book them at an event, bar mitzvah, wedding. I don't think you guys do a bar mitzvah.
We can do it. I mean, a country blues, Nahila Hop, whatever that song is. Why not? We aim to please.
Hey, they want to do it for you. They want to play events coming up, of course, as the weather gets warmer. Maybe you got something going on. Going into the studio here in the next couple months, you say, probably?
Hopefully within the next week or so.
Oh, okay. Hopefully in the next week or so, maybe to record these songs. Live a Little Every Day. Tell me a little bit about that.
I'm going to embarrass the crap out of Brandon here. That song, I just... everybody loves their family, It's a big time family song, especially down here where we live. Really intimate kind of song. Just tells about my family. These guys can relate to it. I know when I brought it down to practice and played it, the whole time I was writing it, I was a 6'4", 300-pound crying baby everywhere. Yeah. And then I took it to practice and played it for Brandon and Bobby, and Brandon looked at it, he was crying, man. Oh, it got to him. It didn't it, Brandon?
That song hits real close to home.
So let's check it out. Live a Little Every Day. It's Dry County Boys, Locals Only, Central Kentucky's rock station, 107.3 The Point.
Yeah, I'm far from a saint. I'll admit I've been a sinner. I've gambled hard and lost it all, and thought I was a winner. I've been a rambler all my life, and I've broken every rule. I've lost some friends and broke some hearts and barely graduated school. But if you ask me one thing that I've learned along this broken road, yeah, there's still a lot I've got to do before I get too old. I want to tell my dad how much I love him, and hug him and shake his hand, and tell Mama what she done for me any way I can. And don't forget to visit Grandma and put some flowers on her grave. And love more than I've ever loved before, and live more every day. wanna take my grandpa fishing and hear him talk about his life, how he used to ride his mule to school and what the war was like. I wish I could only been there to see the things he got to see. I'd let him know he's the kind of man that I'd love to be. Oh, if I could only pay him back for all the things he's done. 'Cause I know I owe that man my life, and before it's said and done, I'm gonna tell my dad how much I love him, and hug him and shake his hand, and tell mama what she done for me any way I can. And don't forget to visit grandma and put some flowers on her grave, and love more than I've ever loved before, and live more every day. Yeah. I wanna tell my dad how much I love him, and hug him and shake his hand, and tell mama what she's done for me any way I can. And don't forget to visit grandma and put some flowers on her grave, and love more than I've ever loved before. Yeah, love more than I've ever loved before, and live more every day. And just a little every day.
Central Kentucky's Rock Station 107.3 The Point. Live a little every day. It is Dry County Boys recorded live in the studio here at The Point. And if you want to do that, you can hit me up, of course, on our website, 1073thepoint.com, locals only. Submit your music and or just say, hey, you know what? I want to come and play acoustically in the studio, and I've got a couple songs I want to do. And you can do that too. 1073thepoint.com. And that is the easy way to get in on that. So,
It's a little hot in
inspirations.
here to be playing.
Inspirations, guys. Let's talk a little bit about what inspires you to play music. T-Dub, you can start with you. Different
Oh boy, what
different
inspires
bands that have inspired you to write songs.
Oh, well, as far as people that inspired me is my uncle. He got me into music. You know, when I was 4 years old, he caught me. He tells this story all the time. He caught me playing his guitar. But instead of a guitar pick, I was using a candle instead of a guitar pick, so that left a nice present in and on his guitar. But he told me, when you can wrap your hand completely around the guitar neck, that's when I'll start teaching you how to play guitar.
Yeah.
And that's when I started getting into it. And since I was 8 years old, I've been playing guitar. I've been in bands since I was 12. Where does my influence come from? Well, you and I could relate to this. I'm a huge Black Stone Cherry fan.
Okay.
Huge. I like their style. I like the way they incorporate blues, southern into rock. I like that a lot. And a lot of our songs, not necessarily the songs you hear today, because we're acoustic, and a lot of the songs, you know, without electric instruments, it just does not sound right. But you can ask these guys. I like to rock it up a little and throw the country rock mix in there and make it nice and smooth, bluesy. And that inspires me a lot. I don't know. Any song that I write, it's about my life.
How are the rest of you guys? Step on up.
Whenever I was about 8 years old, I actually started off playing guitar, and then my late friend Emmett Carmen taught me how to play. And then when I was about 10 years old, I decided to go to the drums and found that so much more fun and energetic, because I love to go wild. And you can ask these guys, I mean, if we play something slow for a minute, I gotta say, hey, we gotta play something fast, because Cody will be everywhere all over the walls. I'll explode. But no, my passion just comes from the love to make music. I love to, hear people go, that's awesome what you guys just did. Make me feel really good deep down inside, and that's where I get it from. I strive off of that. Inspiration
of some of the bands that maybe you listen to that.
Well, back in the day, I was actually a big metalhead, and I kind of went away from that now. But I mean, Jimmy Sullivan, the Rev, God rest his soul, he was my biggest influence. I learned pretty much everything from him. As far as that, Justin Moore is now my biggest country guy. That's pretty much all I listen to. So.
Okay.
My biggest musical influence was my dad.
Skinner.
Yeah, I'm a huge Skinner fan.
Okay.
My dad taught me basic chords, and I was like 6 years old, and I've always messed around with it. And then, of course, me and Bobby's played together since we were kids, and just in and out of bands. And you never could really find anybody that was really dedicated and serious about it. You know,
Right.
get a good thing going, and then it just seems to fall apart. Musical wise, it's probably, like I said, I'm a huge Skinner fan. Marshall Tucker, Allman Brothers,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of stuff like that.
Gotcha.
Well, my cousin's actually the one got me into it when I was about 8. He had this old, I can't even think what the bass is called now, but he got me going on it, and then I quit playing there for a couple years until I ran into Brandon, and then we decided one day we need to do something with it, you know.
Right.
So we just kind of fell into it and went with it. I mean,
These guys are great musicians, man. I've played with a lot of bands, a lot of places, and these guys bring it home, man. And it's of all places, Cloverport, little back hole in the down by the river, Cloverport town, down where we live. I stumble across these. I didn't even think there were musicians in that town, honestly. Then I find these guys. This band's coming together, man. I'm excited about the future.
You know, it was awesome because the very first time we played, you know, I just met Bobby and Brandon, and like Dub said, I've known him for a while. We've been playing a little bit together, but I mean, we all sat down and we played for a good 4 hours or so, and ran through maybe 30 songs and, you know, all covers, and played them almost without messing up. And that's when we knew, you know, hey guys, we got some kind of jive going on that we can play this well together for our first time. We need to do something with it.
And just kind of point at each other and kind of feel the chemistry going together, and that's
strong chemistry.
Well, good deal. Tell me about My Kind of Woman.
My Kind of Woman. Kind of self-explanatory, isn't it? I don't know. Call me a freak, but there's something about a girl that drives a truck that drives me wild, man. You know, if she can beat me in a race, and that's all right. You know, not a foot race. I mean, who couldn't beat me in a foot race? Come on. I wrote that song basically about that. You know, the kind of girl that drives me nuts. You know.
All right, let's check it out. It's My Kind of Woman. Thanks for coming in. Dry County Boys, Central Kentucky's rock station. It is locals only, 107.3 The Point.
Thanks, Axe. No, she can't drive them foreign cars or eat that nasty caviar. I ain't gonna go to her country club or wear a tie to her mama's brunch. My kind of girl drinks ice cold beer, likes catching fish and hunting deer. Love it when she steps out of the door, that long bed Chevy 4x4. Cause my kind of woman drives a truck. Ooh, girl, I can't get enough. Ain't no chance of getting stuck. My kind of woman drives a truck. She knows exactly what to do when the sun is out and the rain is through. We ride around in the mud and in the mud. God bless that girl that drives that truck. She loves to let down that tailgate out in the field behind the hay. Pull out my 6-string, play some Merle. She knows every word, that's my kind of girl. Then later on when the sun goes down, we'll park out back and lay a blanket down. That summer breeze turns nice and hot when that long bed Chevy starts to rock. Cause my kind of woman drives a truck. Ooh, girl, I can't get enough. There ain't no chance of getting stuck. My kind of woman drives that truck. She knows exactly what to do when the sun is out and the rain is through. We ride around in the mud Dry County boys. This is the part of this song where we slow it down. And I tell the boys, and everybody listen what kind of girl drives me wild. Listen up, overacts. My kind of girl, man, I don't like them girls running around in the fancy satin dancing dresses or high-heeled shoes, man. I like girls that wear really, really, really them short shorts cut off. And them cowboy boots, man, that drives me wild. Got an ice cold beer in her hand. Perfect. The other thing that drives me wild about the girl is what she drives. She can't drive them little bitty cars, man. I'm gonna tell you why. My kind of woman drives a truck. Oh, girl, you know it. There ain't no chance of getting stuck. I love them girls that drive them trucks. She knows exactly what to do when the sun is out and the rain is through. We ride around in the mud and in the mud. Oh, I love that girl that drives that truck. Woo! Dry County style.